recording.
That's the
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a really quick spirit box session. We're just going to have it run, ask a couple of questions, and then afterwards maybe go a little bit quiet.
And see if anything wants to
come through
either on the voice recorder, on the camera, or anything like that, you know. So we are going to go ahead and start recording, and we're going to do a spirit box session first. All right, here we go. Again, now it is 10:47, and we will start.
So I want to introduce myself. My name is Nadia. This is Christine. We are paranormal investigators and we mean no harm. Can I ask, what is your name? Can I ask how old you are?
What is your name?
That was a woman. That was a girl. Okay. Okay. I have a question. Who is the sheriff of this town?
Did you hear that? Who?
You're trying. You're trying. We hear you.
We hear you.
I know that you're trying. I know that you're trying. Where did the big shootout happen? Big shootout happen. Big shootout happen. Where was Doc Holliday shot?
They just said something.
Yeah.
Was Doc Holliday shot? Said no. Because he wasn't. I heard you say no.
Okay.
No, because he wasn't. What happened to Doc Holliday? We heard ya.
Woohoo! Okay. Is Doc Holliday here with us?
Obviously, it's Doc Holliday's turn today. Because you know what? The Earp brothers get more attention. Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is! Yeah, it is! Yeah, it is! Oh, all right! Yeah, it is!
All
Okay. All right. So I have a question. What was Doc Holliday's girlfriend's name? No. It said no.
It said nose.
It did. It said no.
It said nose.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We
Now, I
appreciate
do
it.
need to know, what is your name?
No.
I didn't hear it. You know what? I'm getting.
It sounded like it said Doc.
I just
but
want to let
could-
you know.
Is there anything that you'd like to say?
Let me ask this. How many people are trying to talk?
There's 3 of you trying to talk to us? Okay. Okay. Can you tell us your names again?
Well, I think whoever that woman is, you really want to talk to us. Are you happy here?
Yeah? Yeah, you are? Yeah? You like Tombstone, huh? Is this your, like, hometown?
No.
No.
Where are you normally from? If you're not originally from Tombstone, why did you come out here?
Did you say gold?
Did you come out here to mine?
No. I have a different question. Were you here the first time when the town burned down? Do you know why it burned down? What was the reason why it burned down?
What happened to the mines? What was that noise? Was that you? What happened to the mines? What was that noise? Was that you? What happened to the mines? What was that noise? Was that you? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shut this off for a minute. And we're just gonna talk to you on this one. Because what's gonna happen is if you talk, we'll be able to see it.
Oh, yeah.
On this line. So when we're quiet, when we're not asking a question, it's just gonna be a nice smooth line, but when you talk, it'll make these funny squiggly lines. Okay, we also asked you another question that it's like the Earp brothers get a lot of attention, right? Is that correct? How many times did you move the camera? My next question is, what was the name of Doc Holliday's girlfriend? Somebody came up with a really good answer and I heard it right away. So if you can tell me that name again.
So the person that responded, you probably answered the question before of how old you are, but can you repeat that? So I have another question. Are you friends with Doc Holliday? Do you know Doc Holliday? Are you Doc Holliday? Did you see that though? So if you, we're going to take just a minute just to sit here so you can say whatever you want starting now.
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, I know we stopped recording on here. Okay, we're still recording here. I did hear, Nadia, when we asked them who was Doc Holliday's girlfriend. Okay,
Someone said
nose.
Someone said nose.
Okay, and now it could have been they tried to say the whole name
Yes.
and only nose came through. But something came through that we heard.
Yeah, something came through enough to where we could recognize it into nose.
Nose.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, when we asked how many people were talking, we did get the answer. I heard 3.
I heard 3. Yeah, I heard 3. It was a male's voice. It was more higher pitched, and then it was a female's voice, and then it was someone with a deeper voice. But they didn't come through as much.
No, they didn't.
They were trying to. We heard them, but they were trying to. But it was mainly the first 2.
It was the first 2 that were answering.
Through. Yes.
The girl answered, "Are you originally from here?" No.
Yeah, she said no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to ask where she was from.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
We were trying to get something through the spirit box, and we're limited with what we can do in real time.
Right.
So, at having just an EVP session, it's, dead quiet, there's nothing going on. I bet
I'm sure we got something. We got answers. Oh, we also did ask if they moved the camera. Okay, no, we didn't get a response through the spirit box. Okay, if we did, I couldn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it either. I couldn't hear
Okay.
it. Like I said, we are limited with what does come through clearly through the spirit box.
Right. Now, but we did ask in just our EVP session and watching that line. I don't know what you call a baseline, EKG line, something kind of line, and it shows,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And it shows when there's a disturbance in the frequency. I'll say when you have your baseline, it's straight.
It's straight.
And then you have a disturbance and it will show.
It looks like this.
Yes, like an EKG.
Yeah.
Like a, yeah. You know, you flat line, there's nothing, and when there's a beat, that it goes up and down.
Something goes through, yeah.
So, obviously, we saw our conversations, we saw the things that we were saying, but when we asked a question, we did see responses.
We did. We really did.
And we did see it.
I mean, they were very, very faint changes, but there were changes.
There was changes.
That's the thing. That's the key thing, because usually when, you ask a question and there's like white noise and there's nothing would change, except there was a slight difference in the height of the line.
Right.
So one thing that really, really caught me off guard, that I appreciate them doing, was the knocks. Now, she's very, very skeptical about that. That's just because there was outside noises going on at the same time.
Yes.
However, what I heard, and maybe the camera picked it up, maybe the recorder picked it up too, but I heard it, there was 2 knocks, but it came from the table that the camera was standing on. It sounded like it came from over there, but the second time that I asked it to, can you do that again, just to have confirmation that, that was the real number or that wasn't an outside noise, they did it again. It sounded like it came from the table again, but it also sounded like it came from behind. It sounded like this, on the wall.
I also researched this hotel, or the most haunted hotels here in Tombstone, and out of, I don't know how many, this was number 3, the actual,
Wow.
yeah, so. My question for you was this. That, now I know I had asked you, that when you heard like white noise in the background,
Yeah.
and then it just shut off.
It was really weird. It sounded like there was like a fuzzy noise,
Like
in
a
the back.
vibration in
Like-
your ear?
Not as intense as that, but it sounded like there was a lot going on, and it sounded like a TV, like white noise was on. It was
White
like,
noise.
shh,
And then,
right?
and then we asked a question and it stopped.
And it stopped. It went away. It was like dead silent, and it turned off. It was like turning a TV on. Shh, you hear the white noise.
When you were talking, okay, did you at any time feel, okay, because I know I had gotten that, like when you get super scared, you know how when you get super scared, you get that like,
Anxiety?
that anxiety and that in your ears,
Like
it's
a
like
pressure.
a pressure
It's like
in
a
your
pressure.
ear.
Yeah.
Were you feeling any of that at that time? Anytime you were talking?
No, not really. Maybe in the beginning because we weren't like entirely sure what we were talking to, but that's normal. Because I mean, usually when you start a spirit box session, you go into it not knowing who you're going to talk to. So it's kind of like that fear factor kind of thing.
Yeah.
But during the whole thing, as we got more comfortable with it and knowing that we are okay for them to talk to us and that we don't mean any like harm to them, towards the end it got more like,
Did it go away?
it went away. So
Okay.
like it was there, but like it went away towards the end.
No, I mean, because I just want to know, because that's how I felt
Yeah.
the majority of the time. You know, it's like, like when you're like going on a roller coaster and you know what, you're going to go up and up and up and up, and you know what, you're getting to that top and you're going to go down, and that initial scare but you're excited kind of thing, and that pressure in your ears. That's how I was the whole entire time.
So the whole time, even through the like the white noise and the cutting out too?
No, that stopped when there was that white noise and it cut out. It just like, that's when it was
started
like, it was
relaxing.
just dead silence.
Dead silent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Because obviously we're two different people. We're gonna have two different experiences. But as for me, it was more of a progressive thing of like calming down. But for you, the dead silent part, you're just like all of those like fear factor, like adrenaline, anxiety, and all this. It's just like gone.
It went away. It was done.
Yeah,
it was done.
Yeah, that's so interesting how we had two different experiences through all of that. I think that was the first initial reaction when, we started the spirit box because we don't know. We usually don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
Well, and not only that, you don't know if anything's going to come through because when they're doing that, from what I know about that stupid spirit box thingy, is it does little sweeps of the radio stations, and it goes real fast.
Yeah.
And it does a sweep, sweep, sweep. So whatever's coming through, it's not one single radio station, because by the time we hear it, that station is already flipped.
It's already gone.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just it was just weird.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
Do you feel a difference in the room though?
Yeah, it's more calm in here now.
But usually when we first started the spirit box stuff, it was kind of the same experience. Though.
That very first time, that very first one that we did, because we heard somebody come through, and it was a straight out no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I did want to mention with the spirit box is that I don't think any two sessions are going to be alike. Not one bit.
No.
Because our first time using the spirit box, we were getting really, really clear answers. We got a clear no that first time.
We did.
And now it was...
Oh, and you know what? We also asked a question about how many people were in there, and they said like 8?
And there
was
were
8
like
or 13 or something.
And this time it was a little bit harder to hear. But, and there was 3 people. Because we heard that there was 3. So, like I said, different locations and different sessions. So I really don't think 2 sessions are going to be the same. So, this is not only for us to get experience, but it's also for all of us to see the truth and really connect as a community with paranormal investigating.
Whatever you want to call it.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
You'll
Goodbye.
know. All right. Bye.